students. Today we are going to discuss about the topic types of matrices. In the previous class we have discussed about this row matrix, column matrix and square matrix. Row matrix is a matrix having only one row is called a row matrix, and the column matrix is it has only one column is called a column matrix. The horizontal lines are called rows and the vertical lines are called columns. Whereas in square matrix, the number of rows is equals to the number of columns. Then it is called a square matrix. The order should be same here. It must be either 2 cross 2 matrix or 3 cross 3 matrix. The number of rows should be equals to the number of columns. So here diagonal matrix, a diagonal matrix is a square matrix if all its non-diagonal elements are zeros. The non-diagonal element should be zeros and the diagonal element should be non-zero. Okay, a square matrix is a square matrix. A diagonal matrix is a square matrix if its all non-diagonal elements are zeros. For example, A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, root 3, 0, 0, 0, minus 7. Okay. Which are the diagonal elements here? The diagonal elements are 1, 3, minus 7. These are the diagonal elements or principal diagonal or leading diagonal. The elements from left top corner to right bottom corner are called principal diagonal or leading diagonal. Okay, and the other elements. So other elements should be zeros. The diagonal element should be non-zero. All the other elements should be zero. If all its non-diagonal elements are zeros, these are the non-diagonal elements. Okay, these are the non-diagonal elements. So this one upper triangular matrix. This one is lower triangular matrix. So a diagonal matrix is a square matrix if its all non-diagonal elements are zeros. What are the non-diagonal elements here? These are the non-diagonal elements. They are also non-diagonal elements. The elements from left top corner to right bottom corner is called the principal diagonal or leading diagonal. The diagonals from left top corner to right bottom corner are called the principal diagonal or leading diagonal. These are the diagonal elements. Diagonal elements. So it is also called as a principal diagonal. Principal diagonal. Diagonal or leading diagonal or leading diagonal. A diagonal matrix is a square matrix if all its non-diagonal elements are zeros. So these are the non-diagonal elements. Okay, non-diagonal elements. These are also the non-diagonal elements. So all the non-diagonal elements should be zero. Then only it is called a diagonal matrix. Principal diagonal is the diagonals from left top corner to right bottom corner is called the principal diagonal, not leading diagonal. So a diagonal matrix is a square matrix if all its non-diagonal elements are zeros. Next one is scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. Next one is scalar matrix. Scalar matrix is a diagonal matrix. If all its non-diagonal elements are equal, the non-diagonal element should be same, it should be equal, and the other element should be 0, because it is also a diagonal matrix if all its non-diagonal elements are same or equal. For example, root 3, 0, 0, 0, root 3, 0, 0, 0, root 3. This one is the scalar matrix. This one is the scalar matrix. What are the diagonal elements here? The diagonal elements are, so root 3, root 3, root 3. And the non-diagonal elements are this upper triangular matrix and the upper triangular matrix and the lower triangular matrix. These are the non-diagonal elements. This one is the diagonal elements or principal diagonals. In scalar matrix, the elements should be same or equal. For example, B is equals to 13. What is the order of the matrix here? The order of the matrix is 1 cross 1. Here, 3 cross 3. The order should be same here. Okay, it is a, because it is also a diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix is a square matrix. The number of rows is equals to the number of columns. Then, so in scalar matrix, the principal diagonal element should be equal and the other elements are zeros. Next, C is equals to minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. You can check the diagonal elements are same here. These are the diagonal elements, minus 1, minus 1, 13. It is of a matrix 1 cross 1. The order is 1 cross 1. The number of rows 1, the number of columns is also 1. So 1 cross 1 matrix. This one is 2 cross 2 matrix and this one is the 3 cross 3 matrix. The principal diagonal elements are equal, same. Then only it is called as a scalar matrix. Next one is unit matrix. Next one is unit matrix. Unit matrix or identity matrix. Another type of unit matrix is identity. A unit matrix is a square matrix if every element in the principal diagonal are equals to 1 and the other elements are zeros. A unit matrix is a square matrix in which every element in the principal diagonal are equals to 1. It should be 1. Then only it is called as a unit matrix or identity matrix. It is denoted by the letter I. Unit matrix is a scalar matrix, square matrix in which every element, each element should be equals to 1. Then only it is called as a unit matrix or identity matrix. So the examples, A is equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. So unit matrix is denoted by the letter I. Okay. Next, I is equals to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. What is the order of the matrix here? Order should be number of rows is equals to the number of columns. A matrix having m rows and n columns is called a matrix of order m cross n. While writing the order of a matrix, we have to write the rows first, elements of rows first, then the columns. So the order of the matrix is, how many rows here? There are 2 rows. The horizontal lines are called rows. Here there are 2 rows, and the vertical lines are called columns. Here are 2 columns. So the order of the matrix is 2 cross 2. You can say that you can read it as 2 by 2 also. 2 cross 2 according to your convenience. Okay, 2 cross 2 or 2 cross 3 cross 3. Instead of 2 cross 3, 2 cross 2, we can also say that 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 matrix. This one is a 3 by 3 matrix. Here in the principal diagonal, which are the principal diagonal? 1, 1 are the principal diagonal. Here it is equals to 1. Every element zeros. Here also we can check what are the principal diagonal elements. This one is the principal diagonal elements. The elements from left top corner, the diagonals from left top corner to right bottom corner is called the principal diagonal or leading diagonal. It should be equals to 1 only. Okay, then only it is called as a unit matrix or identity matrix. Here also, what are the diagonal elements here? 1, 1, 1. This is the principal diagonal. These are the diagonal elements which are equals to every element in principal diagonal is equals to 1. So, then it is called as a unit matrix or identity matrix. Okay. First one is diagonal matrix, next one is scalar matrix, and the third one is unit matrix or identity matrix. Students need to practice it very thoroughly because although it is a online class, YouTube class, so there is no interaction, one-to-one interaction. You need to practice it. You have to pause the video and go through it again and again. Okay, the first one we have learned today is diagonal matrix. Second one is scalar matrix, and the third one is this unit matrix. Okay, diagonal matrix is a square matrix if all its diagonal elements are, all its non-diagonal elements are zeros. The non-diagonal elements are zeros, then only it is called as a diagonal matrix. Whereas in scalar matrix, the diagonal elements are same. Okay, it must be any element. Okay, it may be any number, real or complex. Okay. So it must be any number, it should be same, the diagonal element should be same and the other diagonal elements are zeros. But in unit matrix, if I come to unit matrix, the element in each element should be equals to 1 only. Then it is called a unit matrix or identity matrix. Next one is zero matrix. Zero matrix or null matrix or void matrix. So in this zero matrix, all the elements should be equals to 0. Either it must be any order, it must be the number of elements should be, all the elements should be equals to 0 only. Okay, so 0 is equals to 0. 0, 0, 0. So all the elements are 0 here, okay? 0 is equals to 0. So 0 is equals to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this one is the null matrix because all the elements are zeros. Then it is called a null matrix or void matrix or zero matrix. One example is there. This one is very important. Okay. If this one is important, it is coming for examination. If x plus 2, y minus 3, 0, 4. If x plus 2, y minus 3, 0, 4 is a scalar matrix. Is a scalar matrix. Find x and y. Find x and y. So what is the definition of the scalar matrix? The diagonals are same? No. The diagonals should be same. So according to that scalar definition, what are the diagonals here? Here. These are the diagonals and this one is the non-diagonals. The diagonal should be same. So x plus 2 is equals to 4. X is equals to 4 minus 2. While transposing LHS to RHS, the sign will change. If it is positive, it is going to be negative. If it is negative, it is going to be positive. The sign will change. X is equals to 2. And y minus 3 is equals to 0. Y is equals to 3. So this one is important. Question paper problem. This one is the question paper problem. Next. Next, equal equality of matrices. Next one is equality. Equality of matrices. Two matrices are said to be equal if and only if they have the same order and the number of elements is also same. It should be same order and the elements are also same. Then only it is called as A is equals to B. Two matrices A and B are said to be equal if and only if they have the same order and the number of elements are also same. Okay. Next one is transpose of a matrix. Next one is transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix. So if A is a matrix of order m cross n, then the matrix A is obtained by interchanging the rows and columns. We have to interchange the rows and columns of a given matrix. Then it is called as a transpose of a matrix. It is denoted by this A dash or A complement also we say. So A. Of course, A complement is a matrix of order n cross n. A is a matrix of order m cross n. A complement is a matrix of order n cross m. Put up. Interchange. We have to interchange the rows and columns. So, transpose of a matrix is we have to interchange the rows and columns of a given matrix is called the transpose of a matrix. It is denoted by A dash or A complement. So, examples. So many examples we can give. A is equals to 1, 2, 3. What is A is equals to 1, 2, 3? We have to find out the transpose of this matrix. What is transpose is A dash. So A dash in terms it is there in rows now. We have to write it in columns. So it is in row wise. Okay. But we have to write it in column wise because the definition is interchanging of rows and columns is called the what is transpose of the matrix. Instead of writing in rows, we have to write it in the columns. So which is equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one is the transpose of the matrix. If I transpose this again, A dash, this A dash now if I transpose, you will get 1, 2, 3. Therefore, the property says that A complement of complement is equals to A. It is A only, no? It is A only because A is 1, 2, 3. If I transpose the matrix A, it will become A complement. If I transpose the A complement, you will get the matrix A. Okay, for example, next one. So many examples we can give. B is equals to 1 minus 3 root 7 5 0 6 10 9 5. Okay. So this one is the matrix B. We have transpose. Okay. Transpose of the matrix is interchanging of rows and columns. Here how many rows? Here there are three rows. And how many columns are there? There are 3 columns. So 1 minus 3 root 7. It is in row. No, we have to write it in columns. So 1 minus 3 root 7. First row becomes first column. So what is the second row? 5 0 6. Become second column. It is in rows. We have to write it in columns. It is in third row. We have to write it in columns. 10, 9, 5. So interchanging of rows and columns is called the transpose of the matrix A. Next one is very important. For this part D purpose, the next session is very important. Students need to practice it thoroughly. They should observe this video and all, okay? Then only it comes to know. Multiplication of matrices. Multiplication of matrices. Multiplication. Multiplication. Multiplication of matrices. Okay, multiplication of matrices. If A is a matrix of order m cross n, if A is a matrix of order m cross n and B is a matrix of order m cross p. A is a matrix of order m cross n and B is a matrix of order m cross p, then AB is defined and is of order m cross p, and AB is defined and is of order m cross p. A is a matrix of order m cross n and B is a matrix of order n cross p. Then the matrix AB is defined when it is of order m cross p. Then only it is going to be defined. While doing the problems, this one is very important. Without knowing this knowledge, students will directly solve the problems. Though we have to get this AB, it should define. Then only it is going to be satisfied. Okay, it is of order m cross n and B is of order m cross p. AB is defined. It is of order m cross p. So note is very important. Number of, what is this one? Number of columns, no, number of columns of A is equals to number of rows of B. So then only AB is defined. It should be the number of columns of A. In the matrix A, the columns we have to check, and in the matrix B, we have to rows check. If the column of A is equals to the rows of B, then only the matrix AB is defined. Otherwise, it is not going to be defined. Like this, A is a matrix of order m cross n, B is a matrix of order n cross p. Then the matrix AB is defined and is of order m cross p. Then only the matrix is going to be defined. With illustrate with an example. Okay. General example. Okay. This one is general example. How we are going to do the multiplication. A is equals to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. A is equals to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. B is equals to B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32. So B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32. This is the general example of multiplication of the elements, multiplication of the matrices. Multiplication of matrices. What is the order here? This is very important. Okay. What is the order of the matrix? Here, how many rows here? There are 2 rows because it is forming one horizontal line. First row. It is also forming the horizontal line. There are 2 rows. How many columns are here? There are 3 columns. Okay. There are 3 columns. Here how many rows? 1 row, second row, third row. 3 rows. And how many columns? First column, second column. So A is a matrix of order 2 cross 3 and B is a matrix of order 3 cross 2. So how it will be defined? Then AB is defined. Then AB is defined if it is of order. If it is of order 2 cross 2. We have to get the 2 cross 2 matrix after multiplying this one. Okay. Then only it is going to be defined. Otherwise, it is not going to be defined. So A is a matrix of order 2 cross 3. And B is a matrix of order 3 cross 2. Then AB is defined if it is of order 2 cross 2. It should be equal. The number of columns of the matrix A is equals to the number of rows of the matrix B. Then only AB is defined. Okay. So matrix multiplication. What is first row here? space is not going to be enough. Okay, let it be. So AB. What is first row? A11, A12, A13. What is first column? B11, B21, B31. The method is first row, first column. First row, second column. Similarly, second row, first column. Second row, second column. What is first row here? A11, A12, A13. We have to multiply this by B11, B21, B31. So how it will be? A11 corresponding elements we have to multiply. Okay, we have to multiply the corresponding elements. A11, B11. In between plus we have to write. That is very important. Next, A12, B21 plus A13, B31. A11, B11, A12, B21, A13, B31. Similarly, we have to go for first row, second column. What is that one? A11, B12. Corresponding elements we have to multiply. A12, B22. Next one is A13, B32. Okay. Very careful about this. Okay. A11, B11 plus A12, B21 plus A13, B31. This is over. First row, first column is over. Next one, first row, second column. So A11, B12 plus A12, B22 plus A13, B32. Next we have to come for second row. What are the elements of second row? A21, A22, A23. We have to multiply this one, this column 1, column 2. So A21, what is that one? B11 plus A22, B21 plus A23, B31. Second row, first column. Similarly, second row, second column. So A21, B12 plus A22, B22 plus A23, B32. Okay, we have to multiply like this. Okay, we are going to type as C11. Okay, C11. So AB is equals to C11. C1. This one is C12. Okay. Next C21. C22. This one is C21. This one is C22. It is of order 2 plus 2. Here it is defined. AB is defined like the way we have to solve the multiplication method. Okay. We will solve the problems. Find AB. Okay, you have to write down. I will send the notes. Okay, I have already made the notes of this one. I am having notes. Okay, I will send the notes to WhatsApp group. KPU, second PUC Science College group. I am going to send the notes. Find AB. If A is equals to 1, 3, 5, 7. B is equals to 0, 2, 4, 6. Okay, we have to find AB. Okay, find AB. What is the multiplication of matrices? First row, first column, first row, second column. Similarly, second row, first column, second row, second column. AB is equals to, what is first row? 1, 3. We have to multiply this 0, 4. 1 into 0, 0. Plus 3 into 4, 12. Okay. 4 not 100. Next 1, 2 are 2. Plus 3, 6 are 18. Next one is first row, first column, first row, second column. Similarly, second row, first column. 5 into 0, 0. Plus 7 into 4, 28. Next, second row, second column, 5 into 2, 10, plus 7 into 6, 42. Okay. So therefore AB is equals to 12, 20, 28, 50. So it is of order 2 plus 2. A is of order 1 plus 2. So if it is same order, this is easy to get. Okay, matrix is defining. So A is of order 2 plus 2, B is of order 2 plus 2, and AB is of order 2 plus 2. So here the matrix is defined. Okay, we found that AB. Write down. We will continue the class today in the next class. You can try at home. Okay, you can try this problem at home. Otherwise, I will show it tomorrow. A is equals to 2, 3, 0, minus 4, and B is equals to 1, 5, 2, 0. Verify AB complement is equals to B complement, B complement. We have to find AB. After that, we have to find out the transpose of the matrix. Interchanging of rows and columns of AB, we will get transpose of AB. B complement, we have to interchange the rows and columns here. And A complement, here also we have to interchange rows and columns. After interchanging rows and columns, we get what we will get? B complement, A complement. This is the property. We will continue in next class. Okay, you just try. Students can try this one. Tomorrow I will show you. Okay, thank you.